Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from the basketball gym here on the campus of the Marie Phillips School at the Learning Center for the Deaf in Framingham, Massachusetts. Here to bring you some exciting independent school, high school basketball, boys basketball that is, that will take place between the hosting Galloping Ghosts of the Marie School and the visiting Cardinals of Newman School. Out of the gate, my apologies for the Wi-Fi connection. I realize that might cause some buffering in the live stream, might have some issues, but fear not. If it ends up becoming really egregious, I am also recording this stream as well. So if this gets really bad, then I will be able to post a recorded version after the fact without all this buffering. So do not fret, dear viewers. One way or another, you will get quality video of today's game, and what a good game it should be. Newman School riding high off of a victory against Boston University Academy last week. It was a tightly fought contest in the first half, but then in the second half, Newman took off on a 9-0 run to start the second half and just never let up on that lead. Very strong defensive smothering in that second frame, and so we'll see what they're able to bring defensively against a strong Marie Phillips squad. You know, looking at the records coming in, like I said, the Newman Cardinals coming in with a 1-2 record after losing the first two games of the season, but then pulling off the win against BUA. Meanwhile, Marie Phillip comes in with a perfect 3-0 record, and also a pair of wins against Boston University Academy, and some pretty blowout victories at that. 68-24 back on December 3rd, and then 67-36 in a rematch on December 9th. Those sandwiched around a 71-36 win over Commonwealth. So they've had a very strong start to the season, particularly on the offense. And so Newman coming off a strong defensive outing, facing off against a team that's put up at least 60 in every single contest they've had so far. Newman, meanwhile, like I said, much more of a defensive squad. They have yet to allow 60 points so far this season. They opened with a 55-33 loss at Bancroft, then had a 59-34 loss at Cambridge, before capturing their first W of the season in a 42-32 victory over BUA. Got about a little less than 13 minutes before this game gets underway. So while we await the opening whistle, let's take a look at the rosters for these two teams. We'll start with the hosting Marie Phillip Galloping Ghosts. Going in order of jersey number, first off we have number 0, Andrew Riebi. Next up we have number 1, Xavier DeLeon. And number 2, Slavik Sukhovtsev. Number 3, Jasper Damas. Number 4, Luke Florio. Number 10, Kyle Florio. Number 15, Jeremy Novas. Number 20, Ellis Jones. Number 21, Luke McBride. Number 22, Amogne Konkel Harmon. Number 24, Daniel Belazovsky. And number 25, Nick Coolin. So that is the roster for the home team, the Marie Philip Galloping Ghosts. On the other side, let's take a look at the visiting Newman School Cardinals. Again, going in order of jersey number. First off, we have number 0, Aiden Goldblatt. After that, we have number 3, Donnie Yang. Number 4, Noah Thompson. Number 5, Jinhao Du. Number 10, Alex Katz. Number 12, Aiden Farrell. Number 13, Terrence Alexis. Number 15, Fred Doe. Number 20, Nixon Osias. Number 21, Stefano Tasso. Number 33, John Gadboys. Number 35, Jack Maloney. Number 41, Ryan Richardson. And the captain of the 2021 to 2022 Newman School boys basketball team, number 32, Chilu Jambunathan. So that is the roster for the visiting Newman School Cardinals. We are now a little less than 10 minutes out from this ball game. Should be a good one. I was told to expect a tough physical contest. Of course, we had plenty of excitement in last week's game against BUA. Plenty of fast up and down running, as Newman likes to bring that full court press. They like to play a game with a lot of running, a lot of movement. You know, they're definitely much stronger when they're able to run and get their opponent off balance and force a lot of turnovers. It's part of what's made them a more defensive-minded squad. As, like I said, they have yet to allow 60 points to an opponent this season. Meanwhile, on the other side, Marie Philip has yet to score less than 60 this season. So one of those streaks is going to end. Both teams have had strong outings against mutual opponents, the mutual opponent being Boston University Academy. But we'll see what will happen today. Looking at this game, it does project to be a little different from your average high school boys basketball game. As I said before, we are at the Marie Philip School at the Learning Center for the Deaf in Framingham, Massachusetts. So with this being a school for the deaf, they do have a couple of special accommodations for their hard of hearing roster. From what I've heard, they bang a very loud drum throughout the games, and they have an end of half horn more akin to a hockey horn than a basketball horn. And to me, I just think that's really cool. I think it's really nice that they're able to have these resources to help accommodate these players, you know, sort of help give them the best situation to succeed in spite of any physical limitations. And also, I think it's just a cool new experience for, you know, someone like myself who's never covered a game for a school for the deaf. I mean, this is going to be a new experience for me. I hope it'll be a fun new experience for those of you watching as well. And I'm looking forward to it. We are about 2 minutes out. We see a meeting at center court between the coaches, the officials, and some of the players. From Newman's side, we see the captain Chilu Jambunathan, as well as Nixon Osias and John Gadboys. And on the side of Marie Phillip, we see number 10 Kyle Florio and number 2 Slavik Sukhovtsev. A little less than a minute now. Once again, Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, happy to bring you live coverage of this boys basketball contest between the Newman School Cardinals and the Marie Philip Galloping Ghosts. About 30 seconds out. If there's anything you'd like to say to me or the fellow viewers or anything like that, feel free to engage in the live chat. And in the meantime, we're about ready to get this one underway. And there's the horn, and we're about ready to get this one started. All right, they have finished the meeting at center court, and we are now about ready to get this one going. You can see the Galloping Ghosts in the white jerseys with blue jersey numbers huddling up on the benches on my right, while the Newman School Cardinals in the black jerseys with white jersey numbers and red outlines huddling up at the benches on my left. Looks like they're setting the clock for 16 minutes. And the players now coming out onto the floor. For Marie Philip, we see number 10, Kyle Florio, number 2, Slavik Sukhovtsev, number 3, Jasper Damas, number 4, Luke Florio, and taking the jump will be number 21, Luke McBride. He'll be going up against Newman's John Gadboys for the tip as he joins fellow Newman starters Aiden Farrell, Terrence Alexis, Nixon Osias, and Chilu Jambunathan. Jump ball up, and we are underway. The tip goes to Kyle Florio. A quick throw to his brother, and a pass back to McBride. Goes to the layup. No good. Defended from behind, but no foul call. Rebound secured by Terrence Alexis. Aiden Farrell bringing it up slowly for Newman. Passes it over to Osias on the left wing. Osias dribbles away from traffic, gets it to Farrell. Nice give and go. Osias goes for the lay-in, banks it in. Nice ball movement from Newman to start. A great give and go between Osias and Farrell. Newman now bringing that full court press. Luke Florio trying to dribble away from trouble. Gets away, passes to his brother Kyle. Pass ahead to Sukhotsev. Pass back to Kyle Florio. Now driving in is Kyle Florio, goes for the layup. No, he traveled. One of the Newman defenders got his hands on the ball. I think it might have been Gadboys, and forced the travel. So the score remains 2-0 in favor of Newman. Farrell dribbles around a pick, now throws it for Jambunathan, poked away and taken. Now Sukhotsev goes for the easy fast break layup. A nice deflection by Kyle Florio. 2-all the score. Osias has it poked away. Sukhotsev takes it, throws it over for Kyle Florio. Another fast break layup. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, Marie Philip now has the lead 4-2. Osias now wasting no time, dribbles, hits traffic, poked away, but he recovers it, tries to throw it. It's being scrummed for and picked up by Damas. Gets it away to Sukhotsev. Now a couple quick passes. McBride going for the lay-in, and he hits it. Marie Philip running things fast off of the forced turnovers. They're bringing that fast break game early and have a 6-2 lead to show for it. Nathan looking around. Ball's poked away again. Thrown ahead for Sukhovtsev. Sukhovtsev hits the layup. And a quick timeout called by Newman. A tough way to start for the Cardinals. They got off to a nice 2-0 lead to open on the layup by Nixon Osias, but since then it's been all Marie Philip and all points off of turnovers on top of that. And you can hear the loud drum playing in support of the Galloping Ghosts. As I said, probably something you're not used to hearing at an average high school basketball game, but once again, we are at the Marie Philip School for the Deaf, and so this is part of a way to support the players who are hard of hearing. Because, I mean, the drum not only brings the loud sound, but also brings very feelable vibrations. Like, I'm on the opposite bleachers here, and I can feel the vibrations in my feet. And so, again, a really cool, a really different kind of experience. But now we get back to the basketball. And for Newman School, they'll be hoping to get things set up so they hear that drum a lot less. 8-2, the Marie Philip lead. Just 2 minutes into this contest. Osias dribbling against a full court press, swings it over to Gadbois. Gadbois dribbles, floats a pass up to Farrell. Farrell's got it past half court, starts to dribble, kicks it out to Jambu Nathan. Jambu Nathan from the corner, no good. Rebound by Gadbois. Gadbois passes it up top to Terrence Alexis. And the ball is forced to a jump ball because of the defensive efforts of Slavik Sukhovtsev. Alexis throws it in to Osias up top. Osias fires from three immediately, no good. Rebound Alexis, kicks it back out to Jambu Nathan. Jambu Nathan from three, and no good. This time rebound by McBride. Gives it over to Sukhovtsev. Sukhovtsev dribbling with it against Farrell, drives in, goes for the layup, nowhere near, but they're gonna say that's a block by John Gadbois, and that's gonna keep it with Marie Philip. Good help defense by the guy down low, John Gadbois. Sukhovtsev now getting ready to throw it in. Gets it out to Kyle Florio, puts up the jumper and hits it. The Galloping Ghosts' first basket out of the half-court offense, and it gets them a 10-2 lead. Farrell dribbling against Sukhovtsev, goes around a pick, tries to throw a pass, but it's off the mark, intercepted by Luke Florio, throws to Kyle, and puts it in. 12-2, another basket off a turnover. Osias across half court, tries to go through a hole, lost control, but also drew the foul. First foul call of the game, and it goes against Marie Philip. Farrell quickly throws it to Osias. Osias had no angle there, but tried it anyway. Luke Florio recovers, pass to DeMoss, and a collision marks the first foul against Newman. Marie Philip showing why they've got an undefeated 3-0 record so far, as it's thrown into Sukhovtsev. He barely keeps it in bounds, throws it in open space, almost taken by Alexis, but instead McBride controls it. Thrown back to Kyle Florio. He dribbles in, dribbles back, looking around for his options. Just dribbles all the way back near the half-court line, surveying from the top. Throws a pass over to DeMoss. DeMoss throws one to the corner to Sukhovtsev, down low to McBride, and we got an over-the-back foul against Gadbois. John Gadbois, a strong post defender for Newman, but that physicality can potentially get him in foul trouble if he's not careful. Kyle Florio looking around, and that's 5 seconds. Again, the half-court defense has been fairly strong for Newman, but it's those turnovers that are absolutely killing them. 10 points off of turnovers so far, and another poke away by Sukhovtsev, but this time it's lost out of bounds. Farrell looks around, throws one into Gadbois. Gadbois driving to the hole, goes for a reverse layup, no good. Rebound McBride. McBride hands it off to Luke Florio. Long throw for Sukhovtsev. Sukhovtsev surveying, throws it to Luke Florio, goes for the shot, blocked. And they're going to say it was deflected off the knee of Luke Florio after the block by Chilu Jambunathan. 12-2 remains the score. Osias slowly bringing up the ball. Floats a long pass to Jambunathan in the corner. Jambunathan looking around, decides to just throw it off his defender. Smart court awareness there by the captain to keep the ball with his team. Now throwing it in, finds Farrell. Farrell going to the hoop, blocked by McBride, and it's tapped ahead to Kyle Florio. Now thrown to Luke Florio, layup is in. Again, that speedy transition game of the Galloping Ghosts. And they have a 14-2 lead. Farrell dribbling around, throws it deflected, and almost taken away. Farrell forces it back to himself, goes for the layup, and finally the point streak ends at 14-0, but they're wasting no time. A quick throw to McBride, now a pass to Damas. Damas kicks it out to Kyle Florio, fires from three and hits it. 17-4 as Marie Philip answers in style. Osias goes around the pick, fires a high rainbow for three, no good, airballed, kept in bounds by Farrell, and there's going to be a foul call now on Terrence Alexis. Two fouls apiece for the two teams so far. Marie Philip a comfy 17-4 lead. 5 minutes into the first period. Throw in goes to Sukhovtsev. Sukhovtsev floats it up for Kyle Florio. Kyle Florio gives it to Luke. Luke fires from three, no good. Put back by Damas, goes in. Jasper Damas gives his team a 19-4 advantage. Farrell dribbling. Tries to go around the block, but can't do it. Now driving in, kicks it out to Gadbois. Up top to Osias. Osias from three, swish. Osias cuts the lead back down to 12, 19-7. The Galloping Ghosts quickly get through the press. Now Damas driving in. And I think they called a blocking foul on Nixon Osias. They say he didn't plant his feet when defending against the drive from Jasper Damas, and we will have our first free throws of the game. Second personal foul against Osias. As now Damas goes to the line for two. First free throw up and no good. 10:27 on the clock here in the first period. Marie Philip 19, Newman 7. And this one banks in, and the Galloping Ghosts have now hit the 20-point mark. Osias quickly running things, throws a pass that misses the mark, and they're going to say it went off the foot of McBride. So it'll stay with the Cardinals. Gadbois throws it for Farrell, deflected by Luke Florio, can't save it, gets it to Jambunathan instead for the layup. 20-9, and I think we got a foul call against Aiden Farrell for forcing Luke Florio out of bounds. Throw in goes to Kyle Florio. Goes around the pick, and we've now got an illegal pick against Jasper Damas. Inbound to Nixon Osias comes from a new guy on the floor, Noah Thompson. Aiden Farrell now trying to force his way through, managed to get to the bucket, but hit the front rim. And now quickly in transition, almost immediately, a layup for number one, Xavier De Leon. 22-9. Aiden Farrell dribbling against DeLeon, throws it down to Gadboys. Gadboys backs him down, goes for the shot, no good. Rebound by McBride. McBride looks around, floats one up to Kyle Florio. A quick throw to DeLeon. DeLeon for the layup, he hits it. The Galloping Ghosts showing why galloping has to be in their team name. As Osias trying to force the dribble through, he keeps the ball and throws it up top to Farrell. Farrell throws it over to an open Jambu-Nathan, fires from the corner, swish! 24-12. Now the score, a couple quick passes. Now it's with DeLeon. DeLeon back to DeMoss. DeMoss for the lay-in, he hits it. (26-12). Now the score in favor of Marie Phillip. The Galloping Ghost proving just too fast for Newman in these early stages. Osias tries to force a shot. Unlucky rim roll, no good. Rebound by Luke Florio. Pass gets ahead to McBride. Now to Kyle Florio. Easy layup. Farrell throws it into Osias. Osias dribbling, stolen away, taken by Florio. Florio throws it to Luke. Back to Kyle. Kyle for the layup. It's good. 30-12. Now Farrell trying to dribble in. He's trying to force his way through, and he draws a foul this time. First trip to the line for Newman, and that'll be foul number 4 against number 21, Luke McBride. Couple subs checking in now. For Newman, number 15, Fred Doe, and number 5, Jin Hao Du, replacing Chilu Jambu-Nathan and Nixon Osias. Farrell now at the line, shooting 2. And the first one just rolls out. Free throw number 2 for Farrell is in. 30-13, the score in favor of Marie Phillip. Again, more quick passing. Now Amogne Conkel passes to DeLeon, who misses the shot, rebounded by Farrell. Farrell now dribbling. Trying to avoid the trap, poked at by DeLeon. Tries to throw a pass away, nobody there. Intercepted by Kyle Florio, thrown ahead to DeLeon. Goes for the layup, hits it again. 32-13. Farrell trying to dribble with it again. Against DeLeon. A pick from Thompson. Can't find a lane. Floats a pass, poked away, and taken by Andrew Riebi. Thrown ahead to DeLeon. DeLeon, another layup. No good this time, but he draws a foul. Hard collision with Fred Doe, and that's going to be a foul against Newman. First free throw from DeLeon misses off the back rim. Second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound by Thompson and passed ahead to Farrell. Farrell taking his time. Servain goes around a pick from Dew. Decides to pull up for a long 2, no good. Rebound by Gadboys. And they call a foul. That foul is going to be against Marie Phillip. Thompson throws it into Farrell. Farrell throws it down low to Gadboys. Gadboys backing down against Conkel Harmon. Kicks it out to Farrell. Farrell fires from 3. No good, but draws the foul. That foul called against number 20, Ellis Jones. And so now Aiden Farrell will go to the line for 3. or might be for 2, depending on where they say his feet were. First one in easily, 32-14. And now the second free throw. This one's in as well, 32-15. Oh, and now the third shot, so okay. Confusion lifted. And Farrell gets the 3-point play off of consecutive free throws. 32-16, but quickly the Galloping Ghosts running the floor. Kyle Florio runs out of room, trying to look for somewhere to go, gives it to Conkel Harmon. Conkel Harmon drives in. Nice fake for the layup. Amagne Conkel Harmon with some nice moves down the baseline and a good pump fake for the finish. Farrell now dribbling, kicks it out to Doe. Doe tries to swing it over, intercepted by Conkel Harmon, thrown to a wide open De Leon. De Leon goes for the shot, blocked by Thompson. When Newman is able to keep up with the Marie Philip players, they are able to block shots down low. The problem is they just haven't been able to keep up. Throw into Conkel Harmon. Beautiful pass there from Kyle Florio and a nice cut by Conkel Harmon to finish with the lay-in. 36-16. Farrell carries it, and that'll be a turnover. Part of the problem is that Newman has been completely taken out of their own game. We know they like to run the fast full court style. The problem is Marie Philip also runs it, but they run it even faster. As now Conkel Harmon dribbling with it, finds an open De Leon for another layup. No good this time, but rebound by De Leon. His pass is deflected out of bounds by Thompson. So as a result of this, Newman's been playing a lot of offense out of the half court, which is really outside their comfort zone. Throw-in goes to De Leon. Swung up top to Andrew Riebi. Now back to De Leon. Now over to Conkel Harmon. Conkel Harmon fakes, drives, decides to kick it out. Kyle Florio from 3, no good. Rebound by Newman, thrown ahead to Farrell. Nice rebound by Gadboys. Farrell trying to dribble his way through. Some nice moves, but not enough to finish. The rebound by Marie Philip. This is now Riebi dribbling with it. Can't get through a couple defenders, but he does draw the foul. And that's going to be the bonus. Foul, I think, called against Gadboys. And now, instead of the out-of-bounds take from the foul, this is going to be a 1-and-1 free throw for number 0, Andrew Riebi. His team up 36-16. He'll take one free throw. If he misses, that's it. If he makes this, he gets a second one. First free throw is in. So he'll get a second one. A Newman player seeing the floor for the first time all the way on the other side of the court is number 0, Aiden Goldblatt. (37-16). Riebi's second free throw is also good. 38-16, and we got a substitution. Luke Florio replacing Kyle Florio for Marie Philip. Inbound to Farrell. Farrell gives it over to Doe. Doe barely gets it to Farrell. They're trying to escape the full court press. Thrown ahead to Gadboys. Gadboys hits a defender, fights his way through, drives to the hole, and draws the foul by Riebi. So that'll be 2 free throws for John Gadboys after he kind of forced his way through the defense of Amagne Conkel Harmon. We got a timeout called by Marie Philip this time. When we come back, there will be 5 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock and a 22-point lead for the home team, as John Gadbois will take to the free throw line. There's the horn to end the timeout. Coming back in, it'll be 2 free throws from number 33, John Gadbois. A note to those watching the live stream, if I'm pronouncing anyone's names wrong on either side, please, I encourage you to correct me in the live chat so I can get this as accurately as possible. I am, of course, several minutes ahead of you guys in this stream because of the faulty internet connection that I've had. But for now, first free throw from Gadbois is no good. It was a 1-and-1, but Gadbois gets the rebound, tries the layup, no good. Fights for the rebound, saves it inbounds, but it goes right to De Leon. De Leon running with it, goes for the layup, no good. Almost rebounded, gets it. It's Florio, throws up the shot, no good. Farrell and Florio fighting for the rebound. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Galloping Ghosts. Luke Florio getting ready to throw in the ball. Throws it all the way back to De Leon. De Leon back to Florio. Down low to Riebi. Riebi lost control of it. Throws it back to Florio. Florio from 3. It's in. Murray Phillip crosses the 40-point threshold. 41-16 the lead. Farrell gives it over to Gadbois, trying to escape the full court press. Thrown over to Farrell. Farrell to Gadbois. Gadbois now dribbling with it. Kicks it out to Goldblatt. Goldblatt throws it up top to Farrell. Farrell comes around to pick, fires from 3, hits it, nothing but net. 41-19. Quick pass misses Conkel Harmon, recovered by Doe. Pass to Alexis, now over to Farrell. Aiden Farrell floats one up to an open Fred Doe. Pump fake shot, no good. Rebound by Florio. Thrown to Conkel Harmon. Harmon throws it ahead to De Leon, now handed off. That's Ellis Jones, kicks it out to Luke Florio from 3 again, no good this time. Off the tip, it's taken by Gadbois and thrown back to Farrell. 41-19 the score. Farrell around to pick, throws it to Alexis. Alexis from the corner, no good. Lost out of bounds, and they're gonna say last touched by Florio. A couple subs for Newman. Nixon Osias replaces Fred Doe. And then on the other side, Slavik Sokhovtsev replaces Ellis Jones. This time the out of bounds arrow points towards Marie Phillip. Conkel Harmon throws it in to Sokhovtsev. Or no, that was Florio who now kicks it out to Sokhovtsev. The air ball is rebounded by Farrell, and I think he draws the foul by Conkel Harmon. And that is indeed the bonus for Newman. Both teams now shooting the bonus as Aiden Farrell gets ready for a 1-and-1. First free throw, no good. Rebounded by De Leon. De Leon trapped, throws it ahead, finds his target. That's Sokhovtsev. Sokhovtsev being defended by Osias, trying to force his way through. Poked at by Alexis. He recovers, throws it back to Conkel Harmon. Conkel Harmon from 3, no good. Rebound by Goldblatt. Goldblatt gives it over to Farrell. Farrell dribbling, hits traffic, kicks it out to Alexis. Alexis from 3, off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Luke Florio throws it ahead to a wide open De Leon, goes for the layup, and it's in. Thrown in now to Farrell, 43-19 the score. Farrell throws it to the corner to an open Goldblatt from 3, no good. Rebound by Gadbois. Gadbois out to Osias. Osias trying to fight his way through. Can't quite do it. Tried to throw it away. It's taken by Florio. Florio running it. Decides to go for it himself. Blocked by Farrell, but not cleanly. That'll be a foul. A sub now checking back in as the starter, Luke McBride, returns to the floor for Marie Phillip, replacing Andrew Riebi. First free throw, no good. And we got a substitution now for Newman. Number 32, Chilu Jambunathan, replacing number 33, John Gadbois. Second free throw is in. 44-19. Thrown into Terrence Alexis and now given back to Farrell. Farrell looking for some help, decides to dribble. Trying to escape traffic, can't do it. His pass intercepted by De Leon, given to a wide open Sukovtsev for an easy layup. Thrown in now to Alexis. Alexis tries to throw it, intercepted by Conkel Harmon. Thrown to De Leon, now over to Sukovtsev. Now back out to De Leon. De Leon from 3, no good. And saved inbounds to Conkel Harmon. A couple quick throws, and it ends up down low to McBride, who misses the layup. It's rebounded by De Leon, kicks it out to Sukovtsev, swings it over to Florio. Florio goes for the running floater, no good. Rebound, Jambunathan. Now given over to Farrell as he comes across half court. It's poked at, but he gets it. Throws it over to Osias. Osias from 3, no good. Rebound by McBride, thrown to a running Sukovtsev. Sukovtsev kicks it back to McBride, now out to De Leon. De Leon starts to drive, goes for a floater, no good. Rebound, same team. They tried to save it, but it goes to Goldblatt. Now Alexis gives it to Jambunathan, who gets across half court, throws it to a wide open Farrell in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound Osias. Osias from 3 now, no good. Rebound by Florio. Now over to Conkel Harmon. Conkel Harmon throws it in to De Leon. De Leon now driving. Quick pass to McBride, easy layup. The Newman defense just not getting back quick enough on that one, as Farrell now takes it across half court. Farrell trying to drive in, goes for a shot, blocked by McBride, recovered by Osias. The pass deflected and goes to McBride. Conkel Harmon now driving, kicks it out, shot from De Leon, hits the 3. 51-19, and now a quick steal by De Leon, but he couldn't keep it in bounds. 35.6 seconds on the clock. The Galloping Ghosts lead by 32. Osias gives it over to Alexis. Alexis tries to throw a pass. It goes off the foot of Sukovtsev, and that'll be a kickball. 21.3 seconds on the clock, and it's thrown into Farrell. Farrell looking around, double team ready. Thrown over to Goldblatt. Goldblatt quickly gives it to Alexis. Back to Goldblatt. Goldblatt fires from 3. No good. Rebound taken by Luke Florio, rather. Luke Florio running towards the hoop, goes for another layup and hits it. And that will be the last play of the period. At the midway point, the score, the Marie Phillip Galloping Ghosts 53, the Newman School Cardinals 19. Got a little less than 10 minutes now before the start of the second half. And it has been a rough one so far for Newman. All right, we are now just over a minute away from starting this second half. Once again, Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan here at the Marie Phillips School at the Learning Center for the Deaf in Framingham, Massachusetts. Giving you live coverage of this high school boys basketball contest between the Marie Philip Galloping Ghosts and the Newman School Cardinals. As you can see from the scoreboard, the home team with a very comfortable lead heading into the second frame. 53-19 is the mark right now. Oops. And it's with a large margin like that, it's almost hard to say what Newman could be doing differently to try and get back into this one, or even just to have a better showing in the second half. I mean, they were trying a lot of different things in that first half, and nothing really seemed to work. The Marie Philip Galloping Ghosts showing why they have a 3-0 record to start the year, and showing why among their banners along the wall here, they have the 2019 to 2020 Eastern Schools for the Deaf Athletic Association Division I champion banner up there. That, of course, being the most recent banner, is, of course, the 2020 to 2021 season was the year of COVID. Many players on this Marie Phillips School returning from that championship team this year, and you can see how very motivated they already are. John Gadbois goes for a layup, no good, rebounded by Slavik Sokovtsev. Sokovtsev across half court, quick pass to Kyle Florio, back out to Sokovtsev. Sokovtsev throws it down low, quickly blocked by John Gadbois off the shot attempt from Nick Coulin. Coulin seeing the floor for the first time, as is number 24, Daniel Belazovsky. Florio tries to throw it in, but again, a 5-second violation. That's the second 5-second violation that Marie Philip has had today. Nixon Osias bringing it up for the Cardinals. Throws it over to Aiden Farrell. Farrell throws it down to Gadbois. Gadbois dribbles away, kicks it out to Chilu Jambu-Nathan from three. In and out, no good. Rebound by Jasper DeMoss. Now Kyle Florio bringing it up the floor for the Galloping Ghosts. Thrown over to Belazovsky. Belazovsky over to DeMoss. DeMoss to Florio from three. No good. Rebound Osias. Osias slowing things down, dribbling around. Throws it over to Farrell. Farrell throws it to a cutting Osias, but he couldn't get the pass cleanly off, and it's recovered by Florio. Now Sokovtsev running with it, sprinting down the floor. Goes for a shot. No good. Rebound Alexis. Alexis gives it back to Jambu-Nathan. Jambu-Nathan over to Farrell. Farrell back to Jambu-Nathan. Fakes the pass, now goes to Farrell. Farrell driving in, goes for the lay-in. No good, but draws the foul. That foul is going to be against number 3, Jasper DeMoss. Aiden Farrell will be at the line shooting 2. And that one rolls in, and Newman reaches 20 points. Second free throw is in as well. 53-21 now the score. Thrown into DeMoss. DeMoss throws it back to Sokovtsev. Now over to Coulin. Coulin to Sokovtsev. Slightly off the mark, but Sokovtsev recovers. Now gives it over to Florio. Kyle Florio dribbling around, now gives it to Coulin. Coulin up top to DeMoss. DeMoss looking around, starts to back down. Throws to a cutting Florio, but he can't hit the reverse layup. But Newman can't control the rebound, and they lose it out of bounds. A nice baseline move by Kyle Florio, but just couldn't finish on the layup. But Newman couldn't finish on the rebound either. So now Belazovsky throws it in to Sokovtsev, misses the shot, and that was the last of the 30-second shot clock And so either way, it goes back to Newman. Osias dribbling around. Starts to dribble in, and we've got a foul call. This is going to be against number 24, Daniel Belazovsky. Inbound for the Cardinals. Thrown to Osias in traffic, and the ball is deflected out of bounds by Marie Phillip. Farrell tried for an aggressive pass, tried to thread that needle. Couldn't quite do it, but they still keep the ball. Now thrown up to Jambu-Nathan, who fires from three. No good. Rebound by Farrell. Farrell throws to a cutting Jambu-Nathan, who goes for the layup and hits it. 53-23. Florio bringing up the ball. Throws it over to Sukhovtsev. Now to Damas. Over to Florio, and we've got a timeout called. 53-23, the score, as Newman has opened the second half with a 4-0 run. I mentioned that recent championship team from 2 years ago for Marie Phillip. You probably can't read the names from this angle, but among the returning players from that championship team are Kyle Florio, Slavik Sukhovtsev, Jasper Damas, Luke Florio, and Luke McBride. Also featured on that championship lineup were Jeremy Novas, Ellis Jones, Amogne Konkel Harmon, and Daniel Belazovsky. So the only players that weren't on that championship roster 2 years ago are Andrew Riebi, Xavier DeLeon, and Nick Coulin. Other than that, they've got an entire returning roster from 2 years ago. So a very strong program here at Marie Phillip, hoping to run it back after probably not having playoffs last year. Florio throws it in to Sukhovtsev. Sukhovtsev throws it to Florio. Florio dribbling up top, goes around a pick, but nowhere to go. Almost stolen. Loose ball recovered by Sukhovtsev, and he draws a foul. That foul called against number 20, Nixon Osias. That's his third personal, first for Newman this half. Florio now bringing it across half court. Swings it over to Sukhovtsev. Now to a cutting Florio. Shot no good, but they couldn't cleanly collect the rebound. But neither team could, and it's last touched by Marie Phillip. Gadbois gives it to Farrell. 53-23, still the score in favor of Marie Phillip. Farrell gives it to Gadbois. Gadbois dribbling around, floats one up to Jambu-Nathan, who now gives it to an open Alexis in the corner for three. Airballs it, no good. Rebound collected by Coulin. Throws it over to Sukhovtsev. Sukhovtsev dribbling, gets it over to Damas. Damas dribbles towards the top, now driving in, poked at, and now they're scrumming for it. That's going to be a jump ball. Nice poke at the ball by John Gadbois, forces Damas to just kind of fall on it, while Jambu-Nathan also got his hands on it. Possession arrow to the Galloping Ghosts. And so now Florio looking for the inbound, gives it to McBride. McBride backing down and gets the shot. 55-23, as that's the first points of the half for Marie Phillip. Long pass to Jambu-Nathan, fires from three, no good. Fight for the rebound, it bounced off the foot of Sukhovtsev. Good efforts by Terrence Alexis. Alexis throws it into Osias. Osias dribbling. Gets around the pick. Starts driving in. Floater, no good. Rebound McBride. Throw to Sokovtsev. He receives the pass, gets away from his defender. Across half court. Now holding it. Throws it over to Florio. Florio dribbling, goes to his left, going along the baseline. Now sending it out to Sokovtsev. Sokovtsev now sends it back to Florio, back to Sokovtsev. Sokovtsev from three, no good. Rebound by Farrell. And Farrell called for the carry, and that will give it back to Marie Phillip. Looks like we got a substitution checking in for Marie Phillip. Or, indeed, here comes Luke Florio replacing Daniel Belazovsky. Thrown into Kyle Florio. 55-23 the score. Florio dribbles, fires from three. Off the mark. Rebound collected by Damas. Throws it out to Sokovtsev. Sokovtsev throws it into McBride. Nice fake and easy layup. McBride starting to assert himself down in the post. And his team now has a 57-23 lead. Pass to Farrell, give and go to Osias. Lost the ball. Recovered by Luke Florio. Pass to Sokovtsev. Now to Damas. Back to Luke Florio. Florio starts to drive. Hits the shot and the foul. Impressive effort by Luke Florio as Chilu Jambunathan had his hand on the ball there. Was trying to pull it away, and Florio somehow turned that into a shooting motion. Pair of substitutions for Newman. Number 4, Noah Thompson, and number 15, Fred Doe. Replace number 20, Nixon Osias, and number 13, Terrence Alexis. First free throw, off the mark, no good. Or rather the and one, I should say, but we got a foul call on the loose ball. They called the foul against Newman, and so possession goes right back to Marie Phillip. Quick pass to an open man. That was Luke Florio who finishes with the layup. 61-23. This is officially the first game this season that the Newman School has given up at least 60 points. And we still have 10.5 minutes left. So again, Newman got the first couple baskets of the half. They hit 2 baskets for 4 points. But since then, it's been an 8-0 run for the Galloping Ghosts. And now with 10:25 left in the game, the lead threatens to extend to 40. Thompson throws it in to Farrell. Farrell pass deflected, intercepted by Sokovtsev. Throws it across half court to Luke Florio. Now over to McBride. McBride from the top gives it over to Kyle Florio on the left wing. Now up top to Sukhovtsev. Now back to Kyle Florio. Now up top to Luke Florio. Now to the corner to McBride, who gives it to Kyle Florio. Now down low to DeMoss. DeMoss backing down, turns around, shot is in. A 40-point lead for the Galloping Ghosts, 63-23. Aiden Farrell dribbling, breaks his way through, goes for a shot, no good. Too much defense there, rebounds to Kovtsev. Now they're running with it, pass to McBride. He gets the fast break layup. 65-23, and we've got an injured player down on the floor. That's Aiden Farrell, pulled up by his teammate. And they're just gonna check and make sure he's okay. He was trying to fight his way through about 3 or 4 guys on that drive to the hoop. And the ball transitioned to the other side of the court so quickly that it was hard to see what exactly happened to him. But, you know, certainly hope he's okay. He's an integral part of this Newman School boys basketball team. As he steps off the floor for now. And hopefully he will return soon. Nixon Osias bringing it across half court. Around a pick, but not around it enough. Stolen by Sukhovtsev. Throws it to Kyle Florio for the easy layup. 67-23. Osias looking around, gives it to Thompson. Thompson hands it to Jambunathan. Jambunathan dribbling around, surveying his options, tries to throw a pass, deflected, and last touched by Newman. Amagne Conkel Harmon was on the coverage there as he now inbounds to Kyle Florio. Thrown over to Sukhovtsev. Thrown down to Conkel Harmon. Conkel Harmon turns around, puts up a shot, and it rolls in. 69-23. Osias bringing up the ball. Comes around, looking for his options. He's getting trapped, and it's ultimately taken away by Luke Florio. Florio driving, finds an open McBride. A nice pass for a nice layup. Throughout the first half, it was really the transition game that allowed Marie Phillip to pull away so easily. But now here in the second half, they're showing off more of their abilities in the half-court game. As for Newman, Jin Hao Du checks in, replacing John Gadboys. The and one is good, and the three-point play makes it 72-23. Newman has been held to 4 points through this half, and it's a 19-0 run since the timeout called. Another pass intercepted. This one's McBride. McBride running with it, goes for the layup, no good. Rebound by Florio, and Kyle Florio with the putback makes it a 51-point lead, 74-23. Osias dribbles through the hole, running floater in. Finally, the point streak is broken off the nice running floater by Osias. Thrown ahead to McBride, and now back out to Luke Florio. Swings it over to Kyle. Now over to Conkel Harmon, back to Kyle Florio, and just an unlucky rim roll, no good. And we got a foul called. It appears to be against Luke McBride. His second foul, as this one's thrown into Osias. Osias pass deflected, lost out of bounds. And now checking in for Newman, Aiden Goldblatt, number 0, replacing Noah Thompson. Osias now dribbling with it. Tries to fight his way through again, goes for another floater and hits it again. Nixon Osias trying to do it himself here in the second half. Cuts the lead to 74-27, but Xavier De Leon runs and hits it himself. 76-27. Osias dribbling to his right, tries to throw a pass, nobody there except McBride. McBride gets a pass away to Conkel Harmon. Conkel Harmon dribbling with it, sends it across half court to Luke Florio. Back to Conkel Harmon. Conkel Harmon kicks it out. McBride now driving in, goes up and gets blocked. Clean block by Jambianathan, but the ball will go back to Marie Phillip. Throw in to Andrew Riebi, and now up top to Luke Florio. Throws to a cutting De Leon, who hits the layup. Xavier De Leon's ability to find the open lane while playing off ball has been nothing short of spectacular today. As Nixon Osias throws a pass over to Jambianathan. Jambianathan drives in, goes for the two-step himself. A nice layup for the captain. Makes it 78-29. Now a quick throw to McBride. McBride drives to the hole and responds with a layup of his own. 80-29. Osias across half court. Again tries to dribble through. This time it's poked at. He throws it up anyway. No good this time. Rebound McBride. Over to Conkel Harmon. Now over to De Leon. And now we got a timeout coming, and it looks like a mass of substitutions set to come in for Marie Phillip. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in this one, and a 51-point lead for the Galloping Ghosts. So no starters coming out onto the floor now for Marie Phillip. They have Andrew Riebi, Xavier De Leon, Ellis Jones, Daniel Belakovsky, and Nick Coolin. Thrown in and deflected, but recovered by Coolin. Throws it over to Jones, now to De Leon, now to Riebi, now over to Belakovsky. Daniel Belakovsky tries to pass, and Riebi can't save it from the back court. And so this turnover will give it back to Newman. Inbound coming from Fred Doe. Gives it to Osias. Osias dribbling. Decides against shooting. Passes to Goldblatt. Goldblatt back to Osias. Osias, a long three, airballs it, and that's going to be out of bounds. De Leon now dribbling with it. Cross half court. Quick pass back to De Leon. Goes along the baseline, blocked from behind by Jinhao Du. They'll say it was a clean block, but the out of bounds does give it back to the Ghosts. We got a couple subs checking in for Newman. John Gadboys and Terrence Alexis replacing Chilu Jambianathan and Nixon Osias. De Leon throws it into Coolin, back to De Leon in the corner, fires for three, no good, in and out. Tipped rebound goes to Jones, kicked back out to De Leon, now over to an open Jones. Ellis Jones from three, no good. Rebound De Leon, goes for the putback, no good. Rebound this time by Gadboys. Gadbois gives it over to Doe. Doe to Goldblatt. Goldblatt to the corner to Alexis. Alexis for three, and no good. Rebound by Jones. Now over to Riebi. Swings it back to De Leon. Now De Leon over to Jones. Now up top to Riebi. Now over to De Leon. Now back to Riebi. Now over to Belazovsky. Dribbling around, and he passes for Jones, who almost lost it out of bounds, and that's the shot clock. So this will give the ball back to Newman. Thrown into Gadbois. Back to Alexis. Alexis, the running floater, no good. Gets his own rebound, throws it out to Doe. Doe, dribbling from the corner, now gives it to Gadbois. Gadbois goes the baseline, puts it up, and hits the contested floater. De Leon across half court, passes to Jones, back to De Leon. De Leon starting to cut along the baseline, throws a pass, almost misses, but Riebi recovers. Now over to De Leon, fires from the corner, off the mark, rebounded by Gadbois. Gadbois a long pass to Goldblatt. Goldblatt gives it to Alexis. Alexis drives in, hits the floater, and that'll make it 80-33. De Leon just dribbling and gives it over to Belazovsky. Throws it down low to Jones. Jones backing down, goes for the shot and hits it. 82-33 now the score. Gadbois swings a long pass to an open Goldblatt, who fires from three and hits it. First bucket of the day for Aiden Goldblatt makes it 82-36. De Leon looking around, gives it to Jones in the left wing. Jones throws it down low, and that's going to be a foul called against Gadbois. Got a little too physical, trying to poke the ball away from Coolin, or a little bit of confusion there briefly. But that'll be 5 fouls against John Gadbois. And he is still out there. Or, no, he is indeed going to check out. Noah Thompson returns to the game, replacing Gadbois. De Leon looking around, throws it in, poked away, but recovered by De Leon, who now fires from the corner. No good. Recovered by Jones. Pass to Belazovsky, now down low to Riebi. Riebi trying to fight through several defenders, manages to escape and get a pass out to Jones. Now Belazovsky driving in, blocked by Du. Jinhao Du recovers, passes to Thompson. Thompson lost his handle on that long pass to Goldblatt, but they get it back to Du, and now over to Doe. Now over to Goldblatt. Goldblatt manages to get a pass away to Alexis. Alexis carries the ball, and that's going to give it back to Marie Phillip. Terrence Alexis right now the only starter on the court for either team, as De Leon brings it up here in the final minute. Pass over to Jones. Jones looking around, pass to Belazovsky. Now down low to Coolin, kicks it out to Jones, and they lost it out of bounds. Thrown into Doe. Now over to Goldblatt, back to Doe, back out to Alexis, long two, no good. Rebound collected by Thompson. Thompson trapped in the corner, manages to get a pass to Du, who tries to pass it back, intercepted by Jones, tries to save it, gets it to De Leon, but poked away, recovered by Riebi. Riebi now surrounded, gets a pass away to Belazovsky, and Belazovsky slows things down. Now over to Jones, back to Belazovsky. Now to Riebi. Now up top to Jones. Hands off to Riebi. Riebi fires the long three. No good. Rebound by Dew. Dew throws a pass in transition for Alexis. Alexis trying to keep a handle on it, but it's stolen away by Jones. Thrown back to De Leon. And we're in the last 10 seconds, and it looks like De Leon is just going to hold on to it. He's just going to dribble this one out, and that's going to do it. Your final score. The Marie Philip Galloping Ghosts 82. The Newman School Cardinals 36. That wraps things up here at the Marie Philip School at the Learning Center for the Deaf in Framingham, Massachusetts. The home team improves to 4-0, while Newman falls to 1-3. Wrapping things up here, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. If you liked this video, this recorded version that I've put up after the fact because the live stream is just way too far behind, then be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel to see all the upcoming broadcasts so far. I have, I believe, 3 more games I am booked for this season for Newman School, and I'll be putting up links for those soon, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on social media. Links to my Facebook and Instagram are in the description of this video, as is a link to my personal website, jessesports.com, where you can find out more about me, the services I provide, and how you can commission those services. You can also find my email address if you just want to contact me directly. That's nice and easy. And that's going to do it. 82-36 the final. Marie Philip defeats Newman. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan from Framingham, Massachusetts, signing off. Thank you all for watching.